Hello YouTube, it is I, the Amazing Kitty. So this with another video, and today I just wanted to talk about just talk about this person that I used to watch a long time ago, and I was just like curious to find out what they were up to, and I was this Cyberdemon531. The first video I ever watched this fine person do was a Doom Free BFG edition review, and I agreed with a lot of what pretty sound points. Made quite a few sound points, and I'm surprisingly still subscribed to them. That's amazing. But I just wanted to take a look at some of what they were doing, what they've been doing lately, and this is kind of interesting that I hardly see any video game content on this channel anymore. I mean, all I see is like political news and just all of it's just nowadays is political crap. And I'm like, not really interesting anymore. Like if you were to take a look at my channel, and it's essentially all. So let's go at least 5 months, and it's on and on and on. Paris, like, except here's where they're actually talking about a film. So it's really they do other content other than political crap, which is kind of nice. It is kind of nice though, because I really like seeing variety, and at least some variety on a person's channel. And it's not all politics. At least they have been doing some film reviews and stuff. And they still play Doom on occasion. So that's great. That's great. This person is still doing some of the content that I liked their channel for. But most of it's this political crap, not really interesting to me per se. But if I ever come back to this person's channel, I might watch some of their content. I do think they're fascinating people with fascinating viewpoints. And I'm just going through. So that's like over a course of 5 months. And let's take a look at some of their of the content on this channel and the playtimes. I remember watching his playtime series, and his playtime series was pretty cool. And he used to play other games and whatnot. He used to do like playthroughs of games. Nowadays, he just talks about whatever is in the news, and of course, one of his most popular videos was the Quake 2 for Quake 4 mod video. That one is a pretty popular video. I want just play that one. instead of just going through the content here, and it's like this just brings back memories going on their channel and looking at some of their older videos. This is like going on Classic Game Room and looking at some of the older Classic Game Room videos and just thinking, wow, what has happened to this channel? Like really, mostly infrequent stuff, mostly infrequent gaming stuff, mostly boring content. Because to me, I just find that constant stuff, that stuff that you constantly watch of that particular subject. I mean, I don't really dig deep into politics that often. I'm not really obsessed or dedicated or even obsessed enough with it to really dig too much into it, because I'd much rather talk about other more interesting things. But this is basically what this person used to make, or an example of what they used to make, and I really wish that they made content like this again, or at least a little bit more often. Like, varied their content, and not always uploading the political content. But when you're doing like the political content, though, I could also see that it's very hard to do both of those at the same time. So it makes more sense to devote to one or the other. And it's kind of the sad part about this individual is that I just don't see a lot of good I don't see a lot of the content that I used to watch their channel for, which is one of the reasons why I pulled their channel from my recommended channels, because it doesn't have that content anymore, or it's just like gone. And like let's just look at more of, and this individual is trans. But let's play one of their the most classic videos of theirs, because this is such a cool. This used to be such a cool channel back in the day.
Hello! And you might be wondering, what the hell? What is going on here? Well, this is the Quake 4, Quake 2 mod. So, I'll do Corporal because I played a little bit of this mod before, and it's actually really tough. So, on Corporal, so I'm not gonna raise it to Lieutenant just yet. Maybe I'll wait for a subsequent playthrough. But I've played until about, what's the level, installation, and I was like, you know what, I think I will record a playthrough of this and put it up on my YouTube, because I think this is really cool. And if you do own Quake 4, I recommend you install this. I recommend you install this mod, and if you have Quake 4, hold on, let me check the volume real quick. If you have Quake 4 and it's not like installed, it's really low, hold on. If you have Quake 4 and it's not installed, and you're thinking about installing it just for this mod, I highly recommend it, just because this mod's awesome. Ba-doom ba-doo 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 ba-dum 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 ba-da ba 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 ba. Yeah, I know I missed the shotgun. I'm going back now. And it's cool. It's kind of cool. It's not really that cool, but it's kind of cool. This game will chug a little bit just because there's a whole bunch of explosions and enemies on the screen. It doesn't chug for me that much, but every once in a while, like when you get to the later levels of like installation and stuff, there's explosions and stuff. Dudes everywhere. id Tech 4 really can't handle that very well, so that's why it does. Alright, so we killed all these guys. Got the shotgun. Got the shells. Alright, the thing I was trying to do, a little earlier was install this mod with Sick Mod, which is another, Quake 4 mod. It's also for Doom 3. And, with Sick Mod, you can set everything so that it plays exactly like Quake 2. And I tried to get that to run in unison with this, but I can't really get that to work. I might try it again later. But, you know. I don't need the health there. Alright. And this mod is just fucking awesome. It's not the only thing I can use to describe this mod is fucking awesome. So cool. Alright. Next level! Oh. God damn. Installation, part 1, okay.
And yeah, this person had like the most fantastic sense of humor as well. So it's like, yeah, I of course commented on his video 8 years ago. Damn, that is like 8 years ago. So this would be around 2014 that I commented on this video. And so it's just really interesting. I never played the first one until a few years ago. Also, Quake 4 is a really good game, especially when you play with Sick Mod. I did a video playthrough of it. It changed the gameplay of the entire game to have Quake 2 style gameplay. And what this person says about Sick Mod is a very true thing about Sick Mod, which is a very good mod for Doom. Although I think you can go with, there are better like graphical enhancement mods, but that one's not just graphical enhancement, but it's also gameplay modification. Me personally, I prefer vanilla Doom 3 vanilla, because if I want to play original Doom, if I want to play with original Doom gameplay, I'll just play the original Doom on something like, I don't know, let's see if I've got, of course, let's go here. and we've got Doom here. And I have like several different source ports on here. So let's see if I can find the source port. But it should be here. And it's not. For whatever reason, it's not in there. But if I want to play like Doom, I could play it with the source port. And of course, the source ports are not in here for whatever reason. Or they are right here, yeah. Actually, it's right here. I'll just launch the ZDL and... Oh yeah, it's right there. They changed the icon. So if I wanted to play, I can choose, GZ Doom, Crispy Doom, Wolf. Like, let's see, Doom. And I want to play, Doom and Wolf. I could. But if I ever wanted to play Doom, I could play Doom with... I could just play it in, like, a source port or something. Just, if I want it to be, like, fast as Doom, I just play the original Doom or something. So here's, like, another video that he did.
Hello everybody, and I'm going to be playing some Skyrim for a while. I started a new game on Skyrim yesterday. Here's my character, by the way. A Khajiit. I think it looks pretty cool. I actually installed a mod via the Skyrim workshop that popped up, you know, like when you go to launch Skyrim. I was reconfiguring my graphics settings for my new GPU, and I saw this mod. It was called Live Another Life, and it pretty much doesn't really do anything to like the main quest except for the beginning. The beginning completely changes. And
is this... I kind of miss his content being like the gaming content. Like, and I know I can talk about stuff. I know I don't always do like the gaming videos, but I've tried to at least be consistent with that, and be very consistent with my content to at least keep some of the gaming content, to keep most of it. Because he's one of the reasons why I'm doing gaming content to begin with. So it kind of just saddens me or I'm just or either that, or I'm just reposting older videos that are like the Bungie VDocs. And I also do computer hardware videos. I've done one of those in a while. In a very long while. Definition of a demonic person. Not very happy with that one. Don't really, but at the very least, I'm kind of glad that I'm not dedicating most of, if not all, my content to this political analysis, and that I'm at least doing some content, doing a mixture of different content. That's kind of what I wish that individual would do, the kind of videos that this person would do, is because I like seeing variety. I like seeing variety in people's videos. And sometimes I just do stupid video. And of course, how complaining is a waste of time. It can be. TJ criticizing TJ Kirk, that was a good video. I haven't been a huge fan of TJ Kirk, and I haven't really watched TJ Kirk in quite a long while. Of course, just I mostly just call out stupid nonsense. And then I did a video calling out the one of the people behind Star Trek Axanar, Alec Peters, and just I don't know about that guy. That guy is kind of a prick. Actually, that guy is a prick. He's obsessed with people too much. And you can see that I've at least tried to keep. So when was the last time I actually did content? Of course, I was talking about, defund the corporations. That's funny. I mean, Gab. No. Is this going through my channel? My channel used to go by different names over the years. So you can see that I, at the very least, have been pretty consistent. And not just consistent with the kind of content that I've been making, but also just making new content, just different avenues, and just being. And the thing is, don't dedicate all your videos to just specifically one thing. Always try to have as much variety as possible. Because, people like variety. And I like variety. And especially if you were producing that content before, you should continue to produce that content. Because that's going to keep long-time viewers on your channel. And so you can see that I've produced various computer-related videos over the years. And I think I've only amped up my video production more recently, in more recent years. I used to be a little bit more infrequent with the videos that I made. And so, just looking at the content, you can probably tell. I mean, I used to produce a lot of videos, but I took a good chunk of videos off my channel because I was not very happy with the quality. So I used to do like garage sale and thrift find videos. And I've been very consistent with the content that I've posted on this channel. And it just doesn't surprise people at all. And so it's just, so just looking at his channel kind of made me also reflect on what content I'm producing and what I want to continue to produce. What I want to see out of myself is maybe not so much posting the same old, trying talking about different topics, talking about different things that people may not be talking about. And as you can see, that even then I was talking about things like this subject. And that's a cool subject. Talking about the dates and chronologies of different things, and like you can tell that you can basically tell that I was producing a lot of that I was at least doing some of the political content, some commentary on Star Trek, and so we have so that's. And then I tried something really going into the areas of esotericism and the esotericism and the occult, what many people call the occult. But the one video that I'm really proud of, and it is all the way up here, is the video is Does the Center Hold? You can see it doesn't have that many views on it, but if you go to this video, of course, this is the channel name for those on other platforms. As I do sometimes on occasion upload videos onto BitChute. You go to this video. This is an excellent video. I'm proud of this. I'm proud of this one. And I'm proud of that one as well. And I'm hoping that and just watching just looking at this person's channel, coming back to it years later. Sure, it's not in the content that I used to watch them for. But if they do it well, let's look at they're not even getting that great of views though. Like, it's quite obvious that people are just disinterested. Let's look at that Quake video. Let's look at that video on the playtime. That video did like Classic Doom 3 did. Hey, has done far better. I mean, either that's just the result of that is either the result of just time over time. People just. I mean, my channel has kind of gotten to a point where it's where the viewership has gone down on my channel. So, it is kind of sad to see that happen. So I can't really say that's because of the content shift. That's kind of a shame though that happens. And so, I thought that would be I thought that would be interesting just to look at this person's channel and see what they were up to. I came across this in the speedrun Reddit subreddit, and of course that link goes nowhere. Um, so I actually just started following speedrunning this sub maybe a month ago, and one of the first things I have realized is how awful Cyberdemon is. It's hard to blame people who don't take Cyberdemon531 being trans very seriously, when Cyberdemon created and moderates a subreddit dedicated pretty much solely to harassing a well-known trans speedrunner. Cyberdemon531 states that being trans is a mental illness. There is evidence of cyber encouraging and excusing sexual harassment. Honestly, the fact that the people like Cyber are a part of this community made me hesitant to start following speedrunning at first, until I realized that people like Cyber are a pretty distinct minority. In short, Cyber is one of the worst people I have ever seen online. Cyber gets unhappy. There are consequences in real life for internet actions. And so here's his little comment. And then here's his Cyberdemon's response. How is anything in that post from close to 3 years ago relevant to anything here? Also, when did I encourage sexual harassment? Hello, I don't moderate speedrun celebrities. I made it as a joke and look at it every few months. Also, I don't condone or care about the content posted there, and have gone into some threads now and again to defend Narcissa when I see something I consider bad or misleading. Also, transgenderism is in fact a mental illness derived from gender dysphoria, which is a feeling that you do not belong in your given birth gender. That's a fact. Does that mean I hate trannies? No. Depression is also a mental illness, which I also possess. But you don't see me harassing people over being depressed in a legitimate fashion. In short, just because I call something what it is doesn't mean I have a bigoted perspective of it. I am more acutely aware of how gender dysphoria works than most people that do not have it, which I am assuming you don't, considering your post is spoken from ignorance. Also, how am I awful? I joke around on the internet, and sometimes people take it seriously. How does that excuse GDQ staff behavior towards me? It doesn't. There's not possible way you could justifiably say that memes online warrant physical and verbal harassment in real life. Disliking someone is one thing, which I understand to be common, but to promote and condone abuse towards someone just because you don't like them is abhorrent and sickening. And so you can go look at some of the other responses. And I thought this would be very interesting. And this is really interesting. And yeah, I'm not going to really go into this. And I remember the whole games done quick fiasco. That was a bunch of crap. And I found some more stuff on DoomWiki. Yeah, this is kind of interesting, and she looks like she is still doing the speed runs and whatnot, and that's very good because at least she is still active in the Doom community. I was afraid that she wasn't as active or hardly active at all, and just fully devoted themselves to politics or something. That's good. And this person went ahead and actually changed their name recently. So I wanted to take a look at their live streams and what they're all about, and it's like really nothing that interesting either here. And you know what? I mean, this channel died long ago. This channel died long ago. Not really that interesting. But I want to see if he actually if she deleted her. She still has her Quake 2. I mean, at least she still has some of her gaming content up here, but she's gone ahead and just changed her name on the channel to Andrea Ravinsky. I thought I would cover that one since I just found that out today. That's about all. Peace out.